I seriously love that. I love it so very much. Welcome everybody. Yay! We are back to 20 more days. Obviously, the coffee is not kicked in 100% yet. Welcome back to the 24 Days of Quickies, day number 10. We are joined again today by my best friend, Lindsay Martin of Erin Lane Bags. Hey, Linz.
Hey, friend.
Let's kind of give everybody a big hello. And I mean, how was your life? How was your day yesterday? How was your night? How was everything?
Yesterday was sort of crazy. You know, it's just that it's that time of year.
It is that year.
I was like, I'm going to do this. 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 And by this time I'll be doing this thing that I need to be doing. And at 11:30 at night, I was like, well, that didn't happen. And I was like, I could start something new, or I could go to bed. So I went to bed.
I went to bed early last night.
You texted me and I was like,
you. I was like, it's 8:00. I'm going to bed because I mean, you and I, we've talked about this before. You and I usually we get our best conversations in about midnight, right? Yeah. It's like, hey, you up? You know?
Yeah, I'm up.
But I was so tired. I was like, I'm going to go to bed. So I did. I went to bed early last night. So I had a really good night's rest. And I feel rejuvenated after a day of arguing with Facebook. I had to argue with Facebook a lot yesterday. I upgraded to they call it the page experience. It's for the business pages. And essentially what it is it takes the page that you guys had normally gone to for Marley Bird, the business page, and it makes it look like a personal profile page. That's essentially what the change is. However, in the process of doing this change, they have said that I'm no longer the owner of my page and that I no longer have a admin role on my page, even though in the settings, I'm the admin. So it goes even further to where I had to submit all this paperwork for my company is Yarn Sports. So I submitted tax returns, like Indiana state license, like a bunch of things, right? And they came back with, we can't prove that you are the owner of this website. And I'm like, I guess I don't.
It's literally your name. It's literally your name.
Yeah, that's what I said. I am Marley Bird. So I'm going back and forth with people. I'm doing like recording my screens of this is the link you're telling me to go to. Watch me do that. So I'll go through the process. I'm like, you tell me to hit submit or whatever. And it's grayed out. Like I don't have this permission and I don't understand. So that was 6 hours of my life yesterday and it's still not resolved. So I
note to self, do not move.
Oh my gosh.
The experience.
It is such I'm frustrated because we will schedule posts, because we're really excited. We always make sure that we let people know about different deals that are happening out there, whether it's with Yarnspirations or other companies. We let them know about free patterns. We're always blogging. We have a bunch of, we have at least 10 to 15 posts that go out a day, just information wise. None of them are getting posted. So we're scheduling them so that they can go out there and be posted so that we can go and do the other things we need to do because we do a lot, right?
Yeah.
And they're not getting posted. So then I try to manually push it through. I go in and I'm just publish. And it said, you don't have permissions for this. And I'm like, what do you mean I don't have permissions for this? I am Marley Bird. So
I am me. I am Marley Bird.
I am me. So it's been a struggle to say the least.
Goodness,
so I went into my website yesterday and I put in there marleybird.com as a division of Yarn Sports. If you guys don't know, Yarn Sports is my company name because I play with yarn. Get it? Yarn Sports. It's funny. I love it. My friend Jill came up with the name. It's fantastic. So I was like, I'm going to slap that on my website, see if that works. I went into the back end of where my website is domain stuff and put in there, Yarn Sports is the company that owns my website so that, it just kind of, so it trickles down. I'm like, I don't know what more I can do to prove to Facebook that I am who I am and that this is who owns. I get why they're doing it. I understand the security of it. I totally get it. And let's face it, Facebook has some bigger problems than dealing with my little lonely little page, right? Just a little bit. So I get that. It's just that it hinders my day. My nose is running. And so I'm fine. I'm just going back and forth. And essentially I'm just like, somebody just help me out here. I am who I am. How can I prove to you who I am? Because I'm doing everything I can. So anyways, that's how my day was yesterday. Yay.
It's that time of year where you think it's going to go one way And then it's like the death of 1,000 cuts where it's
Yeah.
like, it's going to take you an extra 10 minutes here and 30 minutes here and 20 minutes here and 30 minutes here. And then you're going to get distracted by something that you have to take care of on the internet, Facebook, Instagram, email, what have you. Or in my case, you're going to think you know what you're doing and have to look up a YouTube tutorial because you were real wrong about your confidence in yourself.
My favorite, though, was when the person was like, you don't have the role on this page. Why don't you look up what roles are on Facebook pages? And I just want to be like,
haven't you had a Facebook page for like 14 years?
I'm just going to be really real here. And I'm going to use the exact curse word that I use. Because I was like, bitch, I've had this page for 10 years. What do you mean I don't know what the role is? I know what my role is. You're the one that's telling me I don't have that role. And I had that role until I switched to this new page experience that you wanted me to have. So I don't have that role no more. So don't be trying to educate me on what the roles are because I have the role, but I don't have the role. Give me the role. Give me the role. Like, that's where I was. Kumbaya. Everything's great. I'm good. I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. But that's, honest to God, that was my response to that email. Like, I was just like that. Very animated. Like, really? Really?
You know, I mean, that is an experience that more than one tech support person at Shopify has experienced from me. So I can't.
I love it.
It's just the reality. I mean, it's the reality of being a solopreneur. Like, that's a real thing that, like, you're a one-woman show. Like, you do the designs. You do all of it. I do all of it. Like, I love when people call and they're like, can I get the customer service department? And I'm like, you got her.
You should put them on hold. Yes. Put on some sort of
or like, they're like, I have a shipping question. I'm like, go ahead. It doesn't matter what you need. It's me. Do you need a picture?
That would be really funny. Is if
social media, it's me.
I can be funny if somebody called and they're like, can I talk to so-and-so? Sure, hold a minute. And you put them on hold and you pick it up and it's you. And you do that like 3 or 4 times and they like, no, it's you every time. Anyways, my mom's in here throwing some snark. She said, that's okay. We can let you vent. Like, she's like, we're here for the quickies, but you go ahead. You keep going on. You vent. That's all right, Mom. I see you.
Love you, Mom.
Mom says, tell them to call your mother.
I
love it. Kimberly Carter says that she hollered the same thing. Bitch, please. I'm so right there. That's exactly. I'm so sorry. I hope I did not offend anybody, but that's quite literally that's where I was. Cause I'm like, I don't know what else to say. I'm like, I'm even verified by you people. Like, I'm verified. Like, I have the little check mark. What do I do? Anyways, okay. So that was my day yesterday. I'm hoping today we get some resolution. Not holding my breath about it, but hey, we'll see what we can do. All right. So are you guys ready for some quickies? Because I think I need a little knitting time in my life. Absolutely.
You do. You really do. You need to like bring the stress level down.
So Linz, I have not looked at any of the quickies today. Typically I go in and I look to make sure everything was working. Yep. But Chrissy, my assistant, you guys know Chrissy, she had went in, she said everything's working great. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be surprised today. So we're both going to be surprised as we go check out. I don't even know who the friends are today. So I didn't look at who the friends were. So I don't know if I know them or not. So we'll see. So we're going to both be surprised today.
I love a surprise.
I love a surprise.
It's that time of year.
All right, so I'm going to do a share screen and we're going to head over to, got to make sure I select the right page. There it is. Share. All right, you seeing the 24 days of quickies?
You sure I am.
Perfect. All right, so just like always, everybody, that's the URL. Make sure you go to that URL every single day. We know the drill at this point. Put it into your Marley Bird folder in your bookmarks of your web browser. If you have not done this yet, please do this. This is a great thing, especially as we come up to the New Year's Day event that we're going to be doing. We have game day coming up. Believe it or not, Tournament of Stitches is just around the corner. I have another huge bundle happening with another awesome designer that's coming on. I mean, there's so many different things happening, not to mention Lynn's. Ooh, Lynn's, I think we should break some news to them at the end of this as we're talking about.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. All right. So there's also another big thing happening before all of that stuff. So you definitely want to get yourself a folder. Okay. So you always go to this same page and then you just scroll to the bottom. We're on day 10. So scroll to day 10. So that's all I'm going to do here. I'm going to scroll to day 10.
But it is kind of like a nice little review of like, look at all the things so far. Oh, I love that.
Or it's one of those like, oh man, I missed that. Oh man, I missed that.
A little present things. Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
oh gosh, those are so cute. Aren't
Those are so adorable.
Those are so adorable. So cute. I got that pattern because I was like, those are super cute. I love these socks. I thought those were awesome too.
Yeah, I got that. I did. I got that one.
I already know somebody in the Minions group has already made this.
I
love this. Isn't this just awesome?
I need to do new pillows for my couch. That is what I'm doing on Christmas Day.
Okay, so I'm going to show you something up here. I don't know if you got it or not. If not, I think it's available for free on her website. This pillow here. Okay. I know you might not be into the pom-pom tree thing, but the way she did the pillows is fantastic because it's burlap on the back. And so, I mean, it's seriously, just go look at the pattern. I'm like, Brianna, you are flipping genius. She's amazing. Like, it just saves so much time. And it's so cute. You have to go do that. I love Brianna Kay's designs. She's like one of my favorites. Absolutely. All right. So I'm going up. That was yesterday. And here we are, December 10th, everybody. Okay, so as you know, we have 2 crochet patterns and 1 free knitting pattern every day. And then today's holiday armadillo is actually an extension from yesterday's. In case you missed it, we'll go over that here in just a minute. So the first one, let's see here, crochet. Trim the tree with this adorable ornament. Oh, Jessie at home. So Jessie at home, she is by Crafty just like me. And well, you don't really crochet very much, but you could if you needed to. But she's fabulous. Let's click here and see what Jessie at home has for us. Isn't that just adorable? She just looks adorable. Crochet holiday star doorknob hanger for festive. You know what? That's cute.
That's so cute.
That's so cute. I have a lot of beads and stuff and charms. You could absolutely get to make that. That's cute.
You do have an extensive bead obsession. I love it.
I know. I can't wait till we organize it because
I know it's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be. My mom actually suggested that I go get. Oh, Mom, what is it that you said? First, I'm going over here. Mom, put in the comments. What was it you told me that I needed to get for the bead collection? Anyways, that's super cute. You know what? And it's super simple, and it's not too holiday-ish, and it's not too Christmassy. I mean, if people were like, you know,
like honestly, I'm just truth facts. If I make that, I'm not taking it down.
No. Well,
like,
think about all the things. You could do that for a baby's room. Instead of using beads or something, maybe you do like a tassel hanging down. Right? You could make that rainbows. You could do all sorts of things.
You could, if you wanted to, you could put bells on it, and it'd be like, because that's how my dog like tells me she needs to go out. She rings bells, like, and then it's not like this hideous thing. It's cute.
Yeah, that's adorable. All right, so right here, get the free PDF for free. Use the link. This link. See how that changed colors, everybody? Hey, if you missed that, watch it again. Woo! That means that is a hyperlink. You will click that. It says no other link will get you the PDF for free. So if you use any other link, you will have to pay. This requires you to read, everybody. So we will click that link. Let's see here where it takes us. Oh, it automatically includes a really long code. And let's see, use this coupon. I am already logged into Ravelry, so you can see here it automatically takes off the $4.99. I'm going to click checkout now. I love Jessie. And it automatically puts it in my Ravelry library if you want to do that. Or you can download it. You can do all the good things. So there you go. That's how you can get that super cute little ornament from Jessie. I'm going back so you can see it once again. And what link do you guys want to use? I want to make sure we're clear here. We're clear. Right here. Woo, that link right there. That link right there.
This moment right here that we're having about like, which link do you want to use? Like that call and response. Like I really had to stop myself from being like, the one on the webpage. Because like, did you see it? I'm going to do it again is very hearkening back to my like life as a middle school teacher. And yeah,
I do that with my kids all the time. I will tell you guys too that I am actually already subscribed to Jessie's newsletter. It's a great newsletter. She puts it out every Saturday, and it's good. So if you want to subscribe to her newsletter, it's right up here at the top. She does really great stuff. You can check all of her stuff here on. Just take some time, spend some time on her website. She is fantastic. I love Jessie at home. All right, so I'm back to the main page, and the main page is what? It's the URL that's already added to what? Your folder in your bookmark on your web browser. See how that all works? Okay, so we're going to go to the second crochet prize or pattern. Let's see, trim your tree with a tree. This adorable ornament. Oh, you can't go wrong with an ornament. Nope. From agate. Agate, is that how you would say that? I'm not sure. This is.
I would say agate.
Agathe. This is a new person to me, obviously. Of Made by Goody is a perfect addition to any Christmas tree. Sign into Ravelry and use code Marley Bird. So just so that gives you a clue that this is a Ravelry download, you will have to use a code, but let's click here and see where it takes us. Made by Goody, pretty website. It looks like she does she or he. I don't know if it's a she or a he. So, and newsletter option. If you guys, I know I've talked about this before. If you want to support designers and you want to get up-to-date information, and maybe Facebook goes away one day and you need to make sure you can find people, signing up for the newsletter is a really great way to do that. So sign up for the newsletter is an option. And that is cute. Crochet Christmas tree ornament. Goodness. That is cute. That's love the dual colors. Is that a bell?
I think maybe it's a bead.
Oh, maybe a bead. Gotta love beads. Okay, let's keep looking. Let's see. Theme around Christmas. Oh, look how tiny that is.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I want to make like a series of these for my kitchen table.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Right?
Like, you can even make them like bigger, like one of those Russian doll things, but they're not all going. Yeah, that would be really cool.
Sorry, this is where I'm at right now.
This is good. All right, so obviously you can see right here, those are 2 links, but I want to make sure I'm reading down here to make sure that takes us where we need to. This pattern is part of the 24 Days of Quickies hosted by Marley Bird. The PDF pattern will be free on Ravelry from the 10th of December, from on the 10th of December with coupon code Marley Bird. So you want to make sure you use that coupon code when you check out. Visit the Marley Bird website to get a new pattern free every day. Yay, we know that. All right, so we're going to go here and we're going to try this. Let's put in Marley Bird. So you come over here to buy it now. Oh, this is part of an ebook. Hold on. I'm going to, let me buy it. Let me buy it and then I'll go back and look at the ebook.
Okay.
All right. Because if I don't, I'll forget.
I was about to go look at the ebook on my
I know, right? Okay. So I'm going to come here, see where it says use a coupon. And again, I want to remind everybody, I'm already logged into Ravelry. And yes, I use the I almost said the ancient version, the
legacy, I think is what they call it.
Because the other one hurts me. So I don't know if it's meant to be all capitalized, but I will capitalize it all just because that's how she applied it or gave it to us. So hit apply. Look, it already gives me $3.50 off. Check out now. And there it goes. It's stored in my library.
Yeah, that's happening.
That's cute. Yeah, you could totally do that. All right, so I want to see what other patterns. Cute. All right, how do you, I love to see them big. I wish they were bigger, like where you could scroll through.
I agree.
Right, so what is fall kitchen set? Let me click this. So is that like a pot holder? Oh, cute. Dude, you can do that for anything, like any colors. It doesn't necessarily have to be fall. I love this. I love the idea of a placemat. That's cute. Absolutely. Okay,
I'm a sucker for a dish towel, any kind of dish towel. I'm a sucker.
Okay, this is cute.
That's adorable.
Party bowl. Okay, so I got a story for you. So you guys, those candy bowls from Halloween. Here, I'm gonna stop sharing. Those candy bowls from Halloween that it's the hand inside, and so you reach your hand in and it goes down. So when Joey was like 2, we're at the grocery store and we're going up and down that aisle and I see one. I was like, oh, this will be funny. So I put some candy in it. He's sitting in the cart. And I was like, Joey, you want some candy? He's like, yeah, mommy, So I bring the thing over and he goes and it goes like this. He goes, ah! Oh, I'm gonna wet myself. I couldn't stop laughing.
This is a parenting.
John is with me. John goes, that is the meanest thing I've ever seen. I was like, that is so funny. Because he has that absolute trust of his mom's going to give him some candy. And whoom. So now whenever I see bowls or anything, I always think of like this is chair.
The question is, though, if you offer Joey candy to this day, does he go, maybe?
He questions me. What's in it? What's in it, Mom?
I'm not sure about that, Mom. I'm good gonna bring him a bag of candy the next time I come to visit you and be like, it's from me, not your mom. You
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was the funniest thing. Like he screamed bloody murder. Oh my gosh. Oh, so funny. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Anyways, that's a cute bowl. It's no hand, but it's a cute bowl. Okay, so I gotta go back and try and share screen again. I'm so sorry. It just popped in my head, and of course that's what you get, people. Okay. Deidre Evans says only a mom can appreciate that humor. Oh man, I thought it was hilarious. Okay, so oh gosh, I can't even like breathe anymore. So anyways, guys, go get yourself the Christmas tree ornament from Goody. Super cute. Love it. It's adorable. All right, let's see what the knitters get. All right, so knitters, why not add another ornament to your tree? So another ornament. Take a look at this gorgeous ornament from Jessie at home. Jessie again. I told you guys she was by Crafty. So we're going to click here. We're going to go see what Jessie has for us. Ooh, it's a knit version.
Oh.
Ooh, cool.
I love this. I love the tassel.
Oh, look, it is a tassel. Brilliant minds think alike. That's cute. You can tell what I've been shopping lately. That's cute. Okay, so let's.
I am seriously gonna make one of those and hang like, because right now, like I just have bells on like webbing. It's awful. It's like hitting the door. I'm totally making that. I'm cutting the bells off of that horrible webbing thing and putting it on that so that my dog can have something pretty.
You should totally do that.
I'm totally doing it.
So, okay, it looks like you click here. Guess what? This pattern is the 1210 knit pattern for Marley's 24 Days of Quickies. Once again, everybody watch. Oh, it changes color just like that. So use this link. You won't have to pay. Any other link you have to pay. Obviously, you should put it in there. Use the coupon code. This is really easy. And check out now. And put it, there it is. It's right there. So you can go check all that out. Sweet. All right. So those of you who missed yesterday's holiday armadillo, it has been, it wasn't extended. It was always to go through until tonight. So I wanted to make sure you guys are aware of it. And Lindsay, I'm going to have you talk them through it. I'll start it off and then I'll go to your website. Whenever you see the Ross Holiday Armadillo image, you guys, that's this one right here. You know, it's this little something special for you. It's the unexpected gift to you. For a limited time, you can get 25% off all stocking stuffers. That includes pins, earrings, and Hank Spanks. That's right. Cute and quick gifts are 25% off. Coupon code Marley Bird Armadillo 20. Expires 12/10/2020 at midnight Eastern time. Be sure to click the image and go to Erin Lane Bags. So let's click this and see if it takes us to Erin Lane Bags. Look at that. So I'll let you talk through this one, Linz.
So you can see the enamel pins. Those are our sheeple characters. You know, we've got Larry, who's always a crowd favorite because he's a grump. That's, you know, ball. I
have a pattern for that if you guys are interested. For crocheters.
You can crochet that blanket, which is gorgeous and also huge, and I love it.
It's gigantic.
When I come visit, I expect to sleep under that blanket, Marley Bird.
All right, that works.
Okay. And then we've got the Hank Spanks, which is, as a friend of mine deemed it, it's like shapewear for your yarn. So if you've got a center pull cake, which is, I'm a center pull girl, and as you pull, it starts to turn into like an ice cream cone. You put this little Hank Spank, it's little Spanks around it, and it stops that, which is lovely. So that means you don't have to like wind it a second or third time like me. So that holds 100 grams of any weight yarn, DK, fingering, worsted, chunky, whatever. 100 grams will fit in that little koozie, for lack of a better word. And then there we go.
Down here. There's numbers down here, guys. There's more than just one page. I missed that, so I'm letting you know. So you can go to the next page.
We sold a lot of earrings yesterday.
Yeah, you did. Wow.
Yeah, we sold a lot of earrings yesterday. These earrings, these are actually hand dyed by a friend of mine. She uses the money from these earrings to buy her own crafting supplies. This is like her crafting money. But they're all hand dyed. They're all individually wrapped. Like, this is, I don't understand how you can make a skein of yarn that tiny. Okay, I'm just going to be honest, but
yeah,
she's even gotten her husband in on it. The first time, this is a funny story. The first time she did it, her husband was like, "When do I get the kitchen table back?" He was like super irritated. And then a couple of weeks ago, she sent me a picture of him and he's winding them for her. I was like, way to be.
Yep.
But they are nickel-free sterling ear wire. So if you have a nickel allergy, it's totally fine. And they do have little like rubber stoppers on the back so they don't work their way out. I really love them because they're so lightweight, you forget you're wearing earrings. I have been known to fall asleep in them and not realize that I had my earrings still in until I got in the shower. And I'm like, why is that wet on my cheek?
Oh, no.
So, but they're dyed with like professional acid dyes. They won't run. It's not like she's dyeing them with Kool-Aid. She's dyeing with like acid dyes. She dyes the yarn. They're super fun. And then, you know, it's just a really quick little, like, it's a great swap gift. It's a great gift for like a school teacher or, you know, somebody, you know, who's working front lines, who just needs a little happy in their lives. It's a really cute little fun gift, and they're like they're super lightweight. I mean,
they're super cute and affordable. I mean, and so if you use the coupon, guys, you get 25% off. I mean, what a cute little gift.
Yeah. They're
such a cute, like distinct, like just a little tiny something. That's awesome. I love it.
I'm thinking about you. Kind of.
So if they go to erinlanebags.com over here, see where it says stocking stuffers, you guys, so you click on that and that takes you to this main page where I came. So it's everything that's in the stocking stuffers. That's where you will find all the items that are included with the 25% off. And it looks like there are 4 pages. So make sure you do click through all 4 pages. We have a lot of earring colorways, a lot. Okay. Yeah, there are. There's some really good ones. Oh, that's really pretty.
I knew you were going to look at the pretty in pink. I knew it.
I have this affinity. I don't know what it is with pink. I mean, well, even just like the other day when I was trying to choose colors, let me get back over here.
Yeah.
When I was trying to choose colors for this stocking.
I love that stocking.
Okay, so I thought to myself, oh, I should make a stocking for John, right? And John's favorite color is blue. So I go to my cabinet and I was like, well, look at that pink. Look at that pink. That pink needs to become a stocking. So I did pink. My mom is convinced that I need to do this for a scarf for her. So like she's like,
I'm convinced you need to just write that scarf pattern so that I can make it for me.
Oh, I could do that. I mean, that's literally, you're gonna take this and repeat. I know. That's all it is. So if you got this pattern, y'all just keep repeating that and then just graft it together. I'd make it in the round so that way.
Totally. So that I don't catch that.
Yeah. I love what I did here. Can I just show you this?
Yeah, I love that.
Okay. So I left a really long tail because I always leave a long tail when I cast on. And so it's essentially like what those are. I just twisted because, this whole thing is made with the yarn held double. So my tail was 2 strands of yarn, really long. So I just took both of them and I just wound them up individually and folded them over on themselves so that it became a twisted thing. And I did that for both of them. So then it was already attached and I just stitch it. Does that make sense?
My favorite part about that's less ends to weave in. That's the winning choice.
Telling you, work smarter, not harder. Smarter, not harder. It's awesome. So anyways, that's my pink story because I love pink. I love pink. So in other good news, if you guys missed it yesterday, we have to say thank you to Lindsay because she was able to whip out some last minute emergency Marley and Moogly bags. We sold out of the first run. We have a limited amount left.
They are select. They are amazing. But it's the same bag over and over.
Right? So if you missed the first chance to get these, we have a very few left. If you want to get those, they are available on Lindsay's website. Just go to shop. Should I show them?
Yeah, you can show them.
I'll show them how to get there. So that way, if you're already there for the stocking stuffers, why not just throw this in? I'm going to show you. Go over here where it says shop. Click shop. Go to project bags. And up here where it says large project bag, click that. You can see it's right there. Exclusive large project bag, Marley and Moogly Bird, or Marley Bird and Moogly. So there's also a link in the video description box below, but right here, you can add that bag to your purchase if you want. It does not include the 25% off coupon, but this is really awesome. So this is the large size bag. Again, it's full of yarn right now. It's a drawstring. See, nothing's fallen out. Guys, these are my favorite bags. Erin Lane bags are my favorite bags. The twofer is my favorite bag, but I love these bags. I just love this closure. I think they're fantastic. They have muslin on the inside, so like I want to say they're doubled. I don't know how else. What's the term?
They're fully lined so that your needles won't poke through it, or like your hooks. Like if you're using one of those teeny tiny steel hooks, that can probably get through it because those things are like weapons.
Yeah.
Like most needles and most hooks don't go through it, and it's a security thing, because otherwise, like a bag, like that fabric's not gonna recover, like
Right.
the life of a fabric.
But if you guys
Um,
can't tell what like, we're playing ball with yarn.
you're
Like we're
having a
having a
yarn
yarn
fight.
ball fight. It's so cute. I love this. They're adorable. So these are available. The Marley Made Me Do It bags are sold out. So if you missed it, so sorry. We told you, like, there's a whole collection. So they're awesome. This is the small bag. So you guys are curious of size wise. This is the small. This is a large. So you can see the subtle difference.
So, like, the large is really good, like size wise. I like to do like chunkier shawls, like if I'm doing like a worsted shawl, or like I can do a vest in it. I can't do a full sweater because the sleeves, but I can do a vest in a large. I like a small for like hats, mittens, socks, like a fingering weight shawl. That's my jam in a small.
Yeah, I love it. Love it. All right. So those are those big things. I also wanted to make sure we announced Destination Lane. Destination Lane. I already have a link to it in the video description box, but I'm going to grab it here. And while I'm grabbing it, why don't you tell people what Destination Lane? This is one of only 2 subscription boxes I subscribe to, and the other is one you do too. So those are the only ones I do. I love this one. It is fantastic. And so I want you guys to hear about it, because you can only sign up right now.
Yeah. So we have a limited number of spaces, but Destination Lane is the brainchild and collaboration between myself, Erin Lane Bags, and my dear friend Jean Stevenson, who owns Destination Yarns. So all of her yarn is inspired by travel. It's all very beautifully designed by like beautiful places that I've never heard of or seen, and then also beautiful places that I'm very familiar with, like Paris. But she does all the dyeing and the yarn, and then I make a bag with sheeple that coordinates with it. So the way it works is you get, like, in January you get your yarn, and then in February you get your bag, and then in March you get yarn, February bag, like on off on off on off. So you get something every single month, but it's all meant to coordinate. So the yarn for the, this yarn goes with this bag, and the sheeple are exclusive. So like that sheeple was Aran Islands, that was February. No, that was March, April. Last year was Aran Islands. And there's a whole bunch of ways you can join. You can be a backpacker. You can get just yarn or just bags, which means you get something every other month.
I'm this.
You can get a standard ticket, which is one skein, one bag. You can get a first class ticket, which is, you can choose like one skein, 2 bags, 2 skeins, 1 bag, 2 skeins, 2 bags. And when it's 2 bags, it's not like, it's like Marley can attest, like you get 2 different bags.
Yeah.
So like you might get a sock bag and a twofer, or you might get, like last year they got a bucket one time, and I just finished the extra bags last night. That's what I finished 11:30 last night, and I'm gonna make one for me.
Oh, you should.
Well, because I also like the newsletter that we send with it. We call it a dossier. It gives you all the information. You get 1 a month, and the dossier is all the information about the yarn in the first one, and then in the second one it's all the sheeple's travel. So you get like information about the place and interesting things to do. And since right now we can't go anywhere, it's kind of a fun play. It's kind of a fun way to travel without having to like leave your house. And some of the places were like, we've already picked all the places for next year. We've got it planned out. The art is in production. The colorways are in pre-work. And so like we have whole plans. So we plan the whole year we actually plan it in November. We plan the year in November. And so we have a limited number of spaces, but it's one of my favorite things to do, because like it's just so fun.
It is so fun. Heather Tuttle, the extra bag, what she's talking about is if you're one of the first class ticket and you get 2 bags, she's talking about that extra bag. So
that extra bag, yeah.
All the first class ticket people, we get the same bag that everybody gets, but then there's always that extra bag that we get. It's always something different.
Yeah.
And usually in December, it's a bigger one of all of her bags.
Yeah, like it's the one I did last night, and I was like, oh, this is gonna make me I'm gonna hate doing this. And then I was like, these are so cute. Oh my God.
I love the bucket from last year. It's
awesome. I know you do. I love that. So far this is our 4th year. We're going into our 4th year, and every year so far, December's been my favorite. Mm-hmm. The November, December shipment's been my favorite. I have every December yarn, and I've made myself a December bag for each one too.
So I loved this year's yarn so much that I got some more. Like I'm like,
yeah, Bath and Bay. I'm
Should I grab it? I should grab it. Let me grab it.
We're excited about the bag.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see the bag. Hold on. I'm grabbing the yarn because this is so pretty, you guys. This was this year's, and can you see the sparkle in it? It has like silver sparkle.
Yeah. So it's the fingering weight, right? Is it fingering or DK? I think it's fingering.
Fingering weight. Yeah. Fingering weight. My mom is probably already claiming this. Like this is so nice.
Well, also like fun story. So when we send the newsletters, like Jean writes her half, half, my half, obviously. And so like we obviously send it to the other person, like, can you proofread this and make sure all the links work? Like that's the thing we do, right? Like, and she's like, hey, newsletter in your inbox. And I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll read the newsletter. And I was reading through the Baffin Bay one and I was like, shop now.
Yep.
Because I know all the extra skeins will sell out. I know all of her pairings will sell out. Like I know all of that. And so I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy this. Like I bought Baffin Bay, Nor'easter, and the Wall, which go together for a fade. So I bought 3 skeins of yarn, and then like I finished proofreading the email, and I was like, yeah, you can send it now. I got my yarn. And she's done that a couple times to me. She's like, oh, you can send it. I already ordered my bag. I'm like, okay, great. So like in the dossiers, we do a bunch of pattern suggestions for both free and paid, 1 skein or 2, and also knit and crochet. Like it's a club. Doesn't matter what craft you do. Doesn't matter how many skeins of yarn you get. There's always a pattern suggestion for you. There's at least she tries to do like 5 to 7 in each category. And it's really, and we always have like a featured designer. Like Marley's been our featured designer. She was our featured designer for Aspen because she was in Colorado. Mm-hmm. And so they always offer us like a coupon code, which is really great. And then of course we have a Facebook group, which is super great. It's a lot of fun and it's a really fun community. It's really one of my favorites.
Somebody is asking how big the skeins are. It's a normal size skein. It's not a half skein or a partial. It's 100 gram skein.
Last December, she did minis. She did a mini skein set. It was 3 different colors of purple.
I remember that. Yeah.
Last year was the December shipment, but it's also a variety of bases. That's a really important thing to know. Like it's not all fingering weight. It's not all worsted weight. It's not all sport weight. So you might get fingering weight in January, and then you might get sport weight in March, and then worsted weight in, like it rotates. Yeah. So you're never going to end up with like 100 extra skeins of fingering weight. And that's another reason why we give you the pattern suggestions. Like if, this is a DK weight yarn, if you're not really familiar with DK weight yarn, here's options for you.
Right.
All that.
I was going to tell people it's a monthly fee, and I can attest to this. I have it come out of my PayPal every month. It's just regular cycle. Like I said, I do double yarn and double bag. So I do both. I do option A up here, a first class ticket, because I have major FOMO and I gotta have what everybody else having. It's really a bad thing. They do ship internationally. Obviously, it says right here, you can sign up for that. There are a limited number of spots. That's why I wanted to make sure Lindsay got on here to tell you guys about it. They only open up once a year. So you want to make sure you absolutely get in there and get this, because it won't open up again until next year.
That's one of our combinations. So that was Hong Kong.
That's really pretty. Yeah. I remember that one. That one's really pretty. This is a good one too.
That's Venice.
That was Venice. Yeah. It's so pretty. I loved that little sheeple there. Yeah, that was good stuff. Good stuff, y'all. So if you're interested in Destination Lane, I've put a link in the video description box below. I know somebody asked for me to show the yarn again in the bigger screen. So here I'm going to show you. This is the yarn that I got for my December box that I ordered some more of, because it's some gorgeous blues. My mom loves blue. And so I thought for sure if I got, can you see the sparkle? Like, look, when I go like, come on, that is amazing.
Right? And like Jean and I, the joke is that Jean and I have right now is that it's the safest way to travel. You don't need travel insurance because we always ship on time.
That's perfect.
During the pandemic, we were like, well, we're home.
Awesome. Heather wants to know, how does one upgrade their subscription? Is that possible?
It is. If you'll send us an email to destinationlane@gmail.com. If you send us an email, we can give you all the directions on how to do that.
My mom just said that she doesn't only want the yarn, she wants the bag too. Well, Mom, I guess you better subscribe.
I mean, there will be extra bags in the newsletter, Marley, if you want to do that for your mom for Christmas.
It wouldn't be the first time that she's been trying to take my bags when I'm like, really?
Dude, seriously, the one time you texted me and it was like a video of you and your mom in your basement in Denver. And you were like, you held up a bag. I don't even think I have a bag at my desk, but you held it up and you were like, I was wondering if you had any fabric because my mom wants this bag. I was like, I don't. And you were like, oh, okay, here, mom. And
That's
like
a good daughter.
the look of like, I have to give this to my mom because I love my mom, but I'm losing a bag.
Right? It's the struggle is real. The struggle is real. So maybe I'll have to get some of those bags for my mom. So they're really cool. So that's Destination Lane. The stocking stuffers, you guys, they're available at Erin Lane Bags. And then right here, this is also Erin Lane Bags. This link is in the video description box below also. When you buy these bags, you guys, not only are you supporting me, you're supporting Lindsay, you're supporting Moogly, Tamara Kelly from Moogly, 3 women-owned businesses who have come and collaborated together to bring something special. So if you're looking for like a small business to support, you absolutely are supporting 3 wonderful woman-owned small businesses when you purchase these bags.
Yes.
And it's a great bag.
It's this is the thing that this is the thing, like it's on my website, it's in all the bag descriptions, but like this is the thing I get asked constantly. Yes, you can wash the bag.
Yes, I wash them.
Yeah, you can throw them in your washing machine, wash them with your clothes, like gentle cycle, gentle detergent, whatever, and you can lay them flat to dry. You're done. You're done. Yep. If you want to dry it, you can. It's just cotton, like a shirt.
I just laid it out.
But like, I will tell you, if you dry it, the muslin might shrink at a little bit of a different rate than the exterior fabric. It's not going to be even possibly noticeable, but it is a thing that can happen. That's just the life of fabric.
No.
But like totally washable. So like, if you're like me and have a dog who enjoys taking your yarn.
Oh, my mom has that.
If you put it in a bag, she can't, 1, get into it, and 2, if she happens to take it outside, you can wash the bag.
That's why my mom needed the bags, is because her dog got a hold of the Blue Sky alpaca yarn I gave her and strewn it. Is that the word, strewn it? Or all around the house and out to the front yard. And so that's why my mom came to the house to get a bag. And I was like, okay, bag. Yeah. So okay, which bag, mom? But that's how that happened. The other thing is, if you're getting these, like, you don't have to use it for projects, y'all. Like when I traveled, I used to use these for, I used them for classes and stuff too, but I use them for my, gosh, I can't even think of the word right now. Not my makeup, but like my hair products and stuff. Or I would put like my underwear all in one, or, you know, like I use them to keep things separated. I've also used these as Christmas wrapping before.
That's what I was going to say. If you have like that odd shaped gift.
Mm-hmm.
Or another thing that I've seen a lot of people do, like in our Facebook group, a lot of people are starting to use it as like protection for hand knit. So like if you are giving someone a shawl or a sweater or whatever, like a, you know, even if it's like a hat, scarf, mittens, like a set of something, putting it in a bag makes them feel like, oh, this is the way it's stored, which means it's most likely going to be taken care of.
Right. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a secret. So I know these are sock bags. You use a smaller one for this, but this is what I use. These are Big Bang Theory, but this is what I use for all of my cords and stuff for when I travel. So I have them all in one place. And so that way, when they're in my carry-on bag, the snap thing, I have it attached to a place so I can find where my cords are. But the other thing is, several years ago when I sent John, for Christmas several years ago, I bought a boys trip for John and the boys to go see the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox in Boston. So they all went together. It was the boys, their first big trip. And I remember I gave this one to Caden. Okay. I think it was Caden. And was it Caden I gave this? I don't know. I gave this to each boy, got their own, to put their own cords and like extra stuff in it, and like sort of in case of emergency, here's my mom's phone number, all the little things. And then we had it tied real shut or real closed, and then we had this snap on to the hanger part to the backpack, and had that inside the backpack, so that way they were able to always quickly find their stuff. And it was really good for them. They love the idea of using, you know, fun fabrics. And those are my boys. They don't knit or crochet. I mean, they can, but they don't, you know what I mean? But it was really useful for them. And so even to this day, my kids will use these for various things, whatever they're doing. Well, I mean, when we used to travel more and more, or when they went more on like track trips, so it was like just keeping their stuff organized. It works really, really great. And then you have a smaller one you use.
I do. I have a smaller one that's actually, I used to make it regularly, and then I kind of phased it out because we kind of replaced it, but people still love it. So we make that item. It's called a mini project bag, and we make it once a year for Hankmas, which is an event we have coming up in our Facebook group where it's a one product in a lot of different fabrics every day for 12 days. So like starting on the 12th, which is Saturday, I'll go live in my Facebook group. You guys are welcome to join us. And I go live in my Facebook group and we do a Facebook, like, here's the product today and here's just all the fabrics.
Yeah.
And so the mini is one of the things that I do in that one. I only make it for Hankmas. So it's like a limited edition kind of thing. But I use that for my chargers because I need, like, I only drive the only real travel that I would obviously I went to trade shows, but now that I'm not doing that, the only real travel that I'm doing is going to Atlanta to see my sister. And pick up and drop off bags from our team of sewists in Atlanta. So that's really the only travel that I'm doing. So I need like my Fitbit charger and my phone charger. So I have it in a teeny tiny one. But
perfect though.
They do. I mean, honestly, I have like a stash of, we have a mantle place, but it's not like if I put stockings on my mantle place, my dog is going to be on my couch trying to eat the stockings. That's not a thing I can do. So this year, Dave dug all of the minis out of the closet and all of our stocking stuff is going, like, these are Lindsay's, these are Dave's. And so I fill his and he fills mine. And then we're just hanging the minis on the tree.
Oh, that's cool.
Instead.
I'm going to grab something.
Okay.
Because we're gonna announce something.
Oh.
And this is like totally impromptu. Yeah, but you know what? Why the heck not? Let's announce it. Because I don't know how many of you know this. Like, so I'm going to show you something that you can't get.
Yes.
But you will be able to get my participation in it.
Yes.
How about that? All right. So I'm going to show you because not many people have this yet, right?
They are starting to arrive.
All right. Do you guys know what this is? Do you want to tell them what this is?
So
mine's not open. Like
yours is not open.
Yours is not open.
So that is the collaboration. That's another collaboration between Destination Yarns, Jean, and myself, Erin Lane Bags. And this, we like the idea of like an Advent box, but Advent, I mean, honestly, I'm a person who is very busy at the holidays. All the women I know, all the people I know who have families are super busy. And I love it. I have Advent calendars. I've purchased knitting Advent calendars and I have never finished one of those projects in time. Never once. And so we were talking about how we wanted to do one, but like I can't do all by myself and she couldn't do all by herself. So we decided to team up. And instead of doing 24 days, we decided to do 7 because nothing ever really goes on between December 26th and January 1st. It's like this weird dead zone of like, it's not Christmas, but it's not New Year's. What do you do?
Right.
So we decided it would be fun to have a countdown box that starts on the 26th and ends on December 31st at midnight when the ball drops so that you could have a finished object to start 2021 with. So you can say, bye-bye 2020, hello 2021, and set some real good intentions for how 2021 is going to go because you've already got a finished object.
That's
you
right.
Start 2021 with a finished project. And I am very excited about not just what's inside that box, but how it looks when you open it.
It's a good box.
Like, the packaging on the inside makes me very, very happy.
Did you take pictures of it so you could share? I mean, obviously you don't want to share yet.
Did. I think Jean was in charge of the photography because Jean has a very, very fancy camera and I had like my phone. So I think Jean has them, but we got together and we packed it all up and over a weekend in Indianapolis because that's between us. And it was a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of work. Yeah. But I'm very excited about it. And I actually managed, like, I don't have the packaging, but I have all the parts. So I can participate.
I love it. And so what is it that they possibly get in this?
So
what can you share?
I can share that you get at least 1 bag for your project. You get something from Signature Needle Arts. You get 4 mini skeins and 1 half skein of Jean's passport base, I think. I'm not positive it's the passport base. It might not be her passport base, but it's a really beautiful twist on a fingering weight in a jewel tone palette. That is what I can tell you.
It is one of them is not the passport base.
Okay. I knew that there was something there. I knew that one wasn't, but I don't know what it is. Like I didn't know. I think the half skein isn't passport.
Right.
I'm not positive. Like honestly, that weekend is a lot of it's a
yeah. I think the other ones are passport, but the half skein is not passport.
No, I think they're all the same. I think because minis were really hard to get for a lot of indie dyers. I know that was really hard because there was a shortage because of coronavirus. So I don't know which base it is. It's in there. Whatever the base, it's all the same.
There's a tag. You guys will see
there's a tag in there. So it's all the same. I don't remember if it's passport or not. I love her passport base. I have a lot of passport base, so that's why I always think it's passport base because that's my favorite. Because it makes really great socks. Passport makes really great socks. But so it's a whole lot of fun, and you get a free pattern that comes with it.
A free pattern.
A free pattern.
A free pattern.
A free pattern.
You mean that they could follow along each day as they open up and like work with a pattern like each day?
It's like magic.
I wonder who does things like that. Like who,
I don't know. I wish I had a friend. I wish I had a friend who designed things and had a blog.
I know. Or I mean, what kind of a friend would actually write a pattern, just give like little bits of it out each day? I mean, who does that?
Who does that? I mean,
who does that?
I wish I knew someone.
You know, there's this crazy woman. She's fighting with Facebook right now. Like, you're not really sure if she is who she is.
I mean, I don't know if she's really who she is.
Oh, so we're going to announce it right now. I am the special prize designer of the destination. What is this even called? I don't even know.
We called it. We couldn't come up. We were like, it's countdown to 2021 with yarn and bags. Like,
there you go. The countdown to 2021. I'm the guest designer. So I am designing the piece that you guys will make with the yarn in there. If you want, you don't have to. The pattern will be out. I'm putting it, it'll be on my website. So if you were not able to get some of this yarn, you know what? Go to Destination Yarn, grab some yarn there, get some bags from Lindsay, and put together your own little countdown.
Absolutely.
Have some fun with it. It'll be fun. Why not?
It'll be a lot of fun.
Time. It'll be a lot of fun.
I'm very excited to participate. And we've decided that we haven't nailed down the date yet, but we're going to do like a Zoom, like knit along so that everybody can, since we can't get together physically, we'll get together virtually.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome. Thea says, I never would have guessed. I guess one of the questions, so I am doing it for knitters.
Yes.
And I was going to play around with an idea for crocheters, but I'm not going to. No, I'll have a crochet one too. I'll have a knit and crochet.
Okay.
I think it needs to be, I mean.
I know we talked about
I'm that person.
You are, but you were like, I don't know that I'll have time. And I was like, okay, we'll just do the knit one.
Yeah.
And then you were like, but I mean, like secretly deep in my soul, I was like, no, she's going to do both.
That's what I do. I love it. I love it.
I love you. And I was like, she says she's going to do what she's going to do both.
Because that's who I am. Right. So, as far as links and stuff, those will be provided as the event goes on. So just be sure to keep an eye out. We'll be linking back to Erin Lane Bags and Destination Yarn and me, obviously. It'll be a lot of fun just kind of watching all this roll out. And you guys, I mean, you don't want to miss out on any of this fun stuff. I try really hard to bring you stuff that I know and love and people that I know and love. And these are wonderful things. So if you're still looking for that something special or something to tell your loved ones to get you something special, this is a good option. I mean, just saying, it's really it's fun. If anything, it's pretty on the shelves too. When you can't get to anything yet, but it's cool. I love it. So we made a major announcement because that wasn't announced yet. So this is cool. So people can see that. So that's fun.
We shipped them on Monday, so they should start arriving like today and tomorrow.
Yeah. So the
Postal Service is keeping up. You know, they are overburdened.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're all
found out today that my local post office, to me, they weren't accepting any more boxes because they're so full. They're like, I can't accept anything more.
Yeah, my post office couldn't accept packages. I had to drive 45 minutes out of town to get a post office that could take packages a couple days.
I've never heard of that before. I've
haven't
never
either.
heard of that before. It's
I haven't
crazy.
either.
I will let you guys know that Caitlin, you guys all know Caitlin. She is also working on the countdown to New Year's. We've done it the last couple of years where every hour on the hour you come and you enter for a chance to win something free on my website. I'm not exactly sure how she's putting it together this year. I totally left it up to her. So she's in charge of all of it. So once again, on New Year's Eve, the entire day, you have a chance to win something. You just go, and I don't know if she's going to make it to where it's all with the King Sumo thing where you enter in and you have a random chance. I have no idea. I don't know what's going to happen. Last year we ran into some issues with King Sumo. It's like we used it too much. So I even bought like a higher package. We can't get any answers from them. So who knows? We'll see what's going on. But we are doing that also so much.
I love the countdown.
Awesome.
I love the countdown.
Yeah, the countdown's awesome. People are asking, can they get up? No, these sold out super quickly. We did a what is that called? A podcast about these.
Yeah.
And they sold out, I mean, within days, guys. Like, it was crazy.
I think we actually sold out the podcast.
Sold out the podcast? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like, they sold out really fast.
They sold out super fast.
Which is great.
Jean and I are possibly discussing doing one for the spring as well. So if you want to not miss out on that, make sure that you follow Erin Lane Bags on social media and Destination Yarn on social media. Sign up for our newsletters. That's where all of that information goes. So if you want to make sure you don't miss it, follow us. Because I had customers who are like really good customers who are in my Facebook group, on my newsletter, follow me on social media, and people are starting to get their boxes and like taking pictures of it. And they're like, wait, what is this? And I was like, how'd you miss this? Oh my gosh.
I have people who are asking me about the turkey trot. Like they're posting the really pretty pictures of the
oh my gosh, they're beautiful
the pocket shawls. Aren't they gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
I'm telling you, the knit and the crochet are gorgeous. And gorgeous. I stand by my decision to stick with those patterns than making them just chumpy little pattern. Like they're so pretty. Anyways,
they're beautiful.
They're so pretty. And I see people, oh, where did you get that pattern? I'm like, where have you been? Like I've only talked about this for like weeks now. So yeah, you just want to make sure you stay on top of things. And with everything that's happened with me at Facebook, you definitely want to make sure you always have a way to keep in touch.
Yeah, newsletters are really important.
Yep. Subscribing to RSS feeds, making sure you're following people from various places, because you just never know. But the newsletter is the number one place, because that's the only way. I mean, in an essence, that's the only place that the business themselves have control of a way to get in touch with you, because we have no control over YouTube or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or Rallo. We have no control of any of that. But when you give us your email address, that we do have a control of, hey, we are no longer there for whatever reason, or there's something happening, we can't get the information over there, so we're sending it to you this way. That's the only way we can do it. So that's really important. People are saying they love the pocket shawl. All right. So Lindsay, I think that you had a fantastic holiday story to tell everybody to end on.
I do.
So we've been telling a
funny story.
All right. So if you guys have been missing out, each day I kind of bring everything to an end. I open up the advent calendar and get out, whether it's a holiday armadillo or a piece of candy. I already told you what the holiday armadillo is. And so today's story, Lindsay's going to give us our anecdote for the day. So it's all you, my friends.
Okay. So when I was a very young child, my mom's, this is actually really appropriate because today is what my family refers to as Papangano Day. So my grandfather passed away on December 10th. And 14 years later, my grandmother passed away on the same day. So like they were very special human beings. And my grandfather was pure magic, and had the best imagination. There, like, if it was the Christmas we got to spend with Pop and Gano, you knew it was going to be a good Christmas. Didn't matter about the presents, because Pop was going to make it a good Christmas. Like you could go swing on the swings for 3 hours, and then he would go buy you a double scoop of ice cream in December, and then take you home, and you couldn't tell mom you had ice cream, so you could still have dinner. Best grandfather ever. But so he always decorated his Christmas tree with candy for all of the grandchildren. And I remember they would travel to visit us. My mom has 3 sisters, so they would spend a year at each thing. So you had a rotation. And it was our year that Pop and Gannon were going to come visit us. And so my mom was like, let's do a traditional Pop Christmas tree. So my mom had like her room Christmas tree that was like beautiful and red and gold and silver with the white lights in the front window. And then she gave my sister and me a smaller tree in the family room that we decorated with like butter cookies on the end of branches, Snickers, all kinds of fun treats. Like you, and so like if you were sitting there watching a movie, you could just like, brilliant, right? We're thrilled about this tree. We take pictures of it. You know, when Pop comes to visit, he's thrilled. And we all decide we're going to go out to a movie. So my whole family loads up in the car. We go to a movie, leaving the dog home alone. So we go to the movie as a family and we come home. Now, we had a Rottweiler at the time. Her name was Halsey. She weighed about 87 pounds. So she was a smaller Rottweiler, but she was a great dog. And we noticed that everything from nose level down on the tree was gone. And so, of course, it's like 9:30 at night. And we are like, my mom is panicked because, of course, chocolate is bad for dogs. There was a lot of chocolate on the tree. We are a chocolate family. Okay. And so my mom immediately calls the vet and she's like, oh my God, the dog got into chocolate. Like, what do I do? Right. And the vet's like, calm down. I need you to take a breath. I need to know how much chocolate did the dog eat? And my mom's like, I don't know, half a Christmas tree. Which like is not a measurement. And the vet's like, ma'am, I don't know what that means. My mom's like, well, like, and then she's trying to explain the whole history of like the Pop Christmas tree. And so she's like, and so I decorated the tree because my father was coming to visit at our new house. And so I decorated the Christmas tree like he would decorate the Christmas tree. And then we went to a movie and like all the butter cookies and all the chocolate from like her nose down, maybe a little above her nose even. Maybe she jumped on the tree. I don't know. But like it's gone. And the tree's like, I don't know, the tree's like 5 feet tall. She ate like, I don't know, like 4 feet of chocolate. And the vet's like, ma'am, how much does your dog weigh? And my mom's like, she weighs 87 pounds. And he goes, she's going to be fine. She's gonna be fine. Like, you don't need to worry about it. He's like, you just need to make sure that like the wrappers are showing up later. So my dad was like, well, the dog's contributing to the festivity of the house, just outdoors. So,
Christmas trees
so from then on, we were like, we really want to decorate the tree like Pop would, but we can't. So we would put like a butter cookie on it and take a picture. Like, take the butter cookie off. So from then on, that became like the Christmas tree that had like all the ornaments I made as like a kid, and my sister made as a kid, and that was fun. But the Pop Christmas tree Halsey event was a moment in my family that my sister and I still discuss on a regular basis.
Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. I could so hear your mom saying that. Hear your mom saying
like,
that.
She ate half a Christmas tree of chocolate. Ma'am, I don't understand what that means.
That's not a measurement.
Not a measurement, ma'am.
Not a measurement, ma'am.
Because like he thought like it was like a chocolate Christmas tree and she ate like a bite out of it, which I get. Mom's like, no, there was like Snickers and there was like Milky Ways and like butter cookies. Like she's getting real detailed, and you can like it's 9:30 at night. This guy was probably asleep, and she's like going very detailed.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, that's awesome.
We are dog people. Like they are part of our family, and of course, Halsey's like, why is she freaking out? Like everybody's home. Let's get on the couch and snuggle.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That is the perfect story. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Everybody's saying thank you. They love that story. You too. I really needed this year. That's fantastic. Christy, I feel you, my friend. That is so great. Everybody's laughing. Like seriously, it's nothing but like laugh emojis going on over here.
Well,
it's
I mean,
crazy.
If you need a good holiday story, I've got.
Oh, you got plenty. Oh, That's hilarious.
You met my father. You met my father. You know.
I met your mom and your dad. I mean, they're fantastic. And your sister. I mean, all of you guys are just fantastic. So we kind of briefly talked about this yesterday, but Lindsay and I have some major plans for the new year coming up for like things outside of knitting and crochet, like very slightly outside, but outside. And so you just want to make sure you pay attention, sign up for our newsletters, because I'm sure that's where I'll announce it on Facebook if I can.
I'll announce it on Facebook.
Hey, there you go.
Instagram too, but like Instagram turned off hashtags, so who knows?
Yeah, they totally did, and that totally messed me up. But
messed me up so bad.
Our Facebook believes you are who you are. But they don't believe me, so we'll see. But I will be announcing it. Just to kind of give you guys a brief synopsis of what's going on. Obviously, not obviously, if you watched yesterday, I have construction that's going to start happening in my basement for a new studio. I'm so thrilled. It's
also going to have a guest room for Lindsay.
I know, it's going to be great, and a bathroom downstairs.
I'm very excited about her basement being finished. I'm very excited.
I am too. And so that the construction actually starts the Monday after Christmas. It was supposed to start this Monday, but they pushed it back to the Monday after Christmas, and it'll go until the first week of March. But then after that, Linz is going to come over and help me do organizing and stuff. And so we're going to film it and make it something fun for you guys. But then beyond that, if you guys don't know much about Lindsay and myself, we actually love audiobooks, and the more romancy, sexy sort of books, and like urban fantasy, and like how else do you, I don't even know. We love it. And so we're gonna do something with that also, where we talk about some of our favorite books, and sort of we're essentially going to take our midnight talks and just air them, put them on YouTube and chat with y'all about it. So we have that stuff planned up, but just some fun things happening around here. I don't know. Lindsay and I love working together. We have worked together in various ways through several different years, and doing the PJ party together at Stitches for 6 or 7 years, like a long time.
It was 7. I think
it was a long time. And we have a really good time. We have great conversation. We laugh a lot. We get real, and we have conversations that are just fun. So we thought, hey, everybody wants to listen to us. We should let them. So that's what we're doing.
They get to see the inner sanctum.
I know, right? So we might really scare them, but it'll be fun. The studio design and the yarn storage and all of that, I'm super excited about that. We have an entire idea there. So there's lots of stuff happening. I mean, on top of that, there's so many other things going on next year, just in our business world, that it's an exciting year. So I do want to say thank you to everybody who has supported us for everything that you've done. Absolutely. Whether it's sharing a link, buying a bag, getting a pattern, whatever it is.
Signing up for a newsletter.
Yeah, all of that. I mean,
all of those things, like, it seems like a really small thing. It does, but like signing up for a newsletter means that like I can send you a newsletter, and if your budget's blown for Christmas, I can send you a newsletter in February. Maybe your budget's better in February. Like It just keeps you able to stay in touch with us. Like that really does help a small business. Like it really, really does.
Yes. So we want to say thank you to all of that. And there you have it, y'all. So this was a really long 24 days of quickies.
So the video wasn't quick, but the patterns are.
The patterns are super quick. Video not so much. Yeah, a lot of little chit chat stuff, but hey, it's all right. So if you see me on Facebook, make sure you say, "Hey, hi, Marley," because oh gosh, let's hope that all gets cured up today. We'll see. I have no idea. But yeah. All right. Thanks, Mom, for joining us today and telling me that you want all these bags. She's putting in an order, Linz, just so you know. Okay. So she's ready to go. Thank you to everybody else who has joined us here. So many of you there's 136 of you still here in the room. I say still here because, well, it's been
a minute.
It's been over an hour. So, but we've had a good time. I hope you guys have too. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Are you going to join me tomorrow? You don't have to join me tomorrow. If you want to join me tomorrow.
Is tomorrow Friday?
Is tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow Friday.
Friday?
They all blend together. Yes, tomorrow's Friday.
Why not? Let's make it a thing.
Yeah, why not? All right, cool. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.
Okay, great.
Okay, bye.